Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to see class 3 EVS. The lesson name is The Mango Tree. Okay, so we already completed these pages on the first part of the video, Living in Harmony, chapter number 6. So, if you have missed to watch it, please watch and then come back for this video. All right. So, now the mango tree, it's a small story about a boy. Okay, so let's go into this small story. One day, Sambu, the boy, see, his name was Sambu. A little boy was going through the forest with his father. They sat under the shade of a huge mango tree. So look at this. We have a huge mango tree. So we have like mangoes, and not only mangoes, you can able to spot few birds like parrots and quail birds, and even monkeys there on the tree. And here you can able to see a woodpecker and squirrels and rabbit. Here see the rabbit, and we have rats. Okay, so they sat under the shade of a huge mango tree. The mango tree was home to birds, squirrels, monkeys, and many other animals. Okay, so Sambo saw a monkey eating a mango and throwing out the seed. So, what Sambu is saying, a monkey is eating a mango and the monkey is dropping the seed down. So, what will happen if any animal, or if we drop a seed down in the soil? So, what will happen? We will get a new plant coming out of the seed. So, his father is explaining to him. So, Sambu saw a monkey eating a mango and throwing out the seed. He told his father about it. So he's telling his father, look at this monkey. The monkey is having the mango and dropping the seed down. So now his father said, Sambu, do you know that a new plant would emerge from this seed? Yes, a new plant will come out of the seed. This is how animals and plants help each other. So, what will happen? The new plant will grow again and it will become a big, beautiful mango tree. And again, the animals will come, the birds will come, the squirrels will come, and they again start eating the mangoes. Again, they will drop the seed, and again, a new plant will emerge from that seed. So, this is a cycle. So they are helping each other in this way of cycle. Okay. So Sambu ran to pick up a mango that dropped from the tree. He said, look, I too have got a mango. Now he's telling, yes, I have also got a mango. So not only fruits, we get vegetables and many other things from plants. Yes, not only fruits, we are getting vegetables from the plants, said Sambu's father. So Sambu's father is explaining, not only fruits, we even get vegetables and many more things from plants. Oh yes, now I remember that you had told this me earlier. We get medicines, fiber for cloths, and wood for a house from plants. So Sambu now remembered what his father told before. So what he said? He said that we also get medicines, fiber for cloths, woods for our house from the plants. Okay, so look at this picture. So this is a use of plants, and this is very, very important, students, your exam question. So what are the uses of plants? This is a very, very important questions. Okay. So the first one is shade. So shelter, we are getting shade. The second thing is wood. We'll get wood from the trunk of the tree, in which we can able to make chairs, tables, all furnitures. Okay, next fiber. This is a very important thing we'll get from plants. We can able to get fiber to make dresses and other things. Okay, next is fresh air. That is very, very important. Fresh air will get from tree. Again, very important, fruits and vegetables. Okay, and the next one is medicine. Okay, so we are getting medicines from plants. So do you remember we read about medicinal plants? So what are the medicinal plants we read? We read neem, tulsi. So those are the medicinal plants. Even few flowers are edible flowers, which is having medicine value. Okay, so we are getting medicines from the plants. The next one is shelter for animals. So, shelter for animals. If you see this squirrel, it's having a beautiful home inside the trunk of the tree. Okay. So, next. So, we having question and answer. Again, these are important. The first question is, how are we dependent on plants and animals? And how do plants help animals? How do animals help plants? How do you look after plants and animals in your home, in your surroundings? How do animals and plants depends on us? Okay, so I'm going to give answer for all these questions. Okay, now let's see the answer. Question number 1. How are we dependent on plants and animals? Important questions. How we are dependent on plants and animals. So the answer is we get food, shade, medicines, fibers, fruits, fresh air, etc. from plants. We get many valuable items like wool, silk, honey, milk, etc. from animals. Okay. So first question again, we get food, shade, medicines, fibers, fruits, fresh air, etc. from plants, and from animals we get many valuable items like wool, silk, honey, milk, eggs, etc. Okay, next question. How do plants help animals? So next question, how do plants help animals? So the answer is plants provide fresh air, food, shelter and shade for animals. Okay. So plants provide fresh air, food, shelter, shade for animals. Okay. Next question number 3. How do animals help plants? So how do animals help plant? Animals help plants in seeds dispersal. For example, in that lesson, we saw that monkey is eating the mango and throwing the seed down. That is called as a seed dispersal. So they also release carbon dioxide for plants to make their food through photosynthesis. Okay. So what will they do? So they release the carbon dioxide. The animals, they will intake the oxygen and they will release the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide, what will happen? The carbon dioxide is very helpful for plants to make their food using photosynthesis, which is like through the sunlight. Okay. So the plants need carbon dioxide and the animals and the human being, they need oxygen, which we get from plants. Okay, next question number 4. So how do you look after plants and animals in your surroundings? So this question is again very important question. The answer is I look after plants and animals in my surroundings by giving them water, food and shelter. Okay, so again, I look after plants and animals in my surroundings by giving them food, water and shelter. Next question number 5. How do animals and plants depend on us? So how do they depend on us? Animals and plants depend on us for love, care, protection, food, water and shelter. Very important question. Okay. So animals and plants depends on us for love, care, protection, food, water and shelter. All right. So I'm going to close this. We will go back to the lesson. All right. Okay, now we have completed this one. All these questions, important questions, students. Okay, if you have any notebook, you can pause the video and you can write the answer. Okay, next. We need each other. So we need each other. Let's see. Just as we provide care, protection, food, and shelter to animals and birds, we get lot of things from them too. Yes, of course. We are taking care of the animals by giving them a good care. For example, for cow, we will feed them, and if you have a goat or if you have a dog at your home, we will take care of them. If they are not feeling well, we will take them to doctor, or we will give them a good care, right? Because they depend on us. Likewise, we will get many things from them also. For example, if you have a cow, buffalo, and goats, okay, we will get milk and loving company from them. Okay, they will not only give milk, they will spend time with you. They are very, very loving companies. Okay, they will play with you, and if you're going outside, they will miss you. They also having feelings. Okay, you have to understand that. So that is why we respect these animals so much, and we treat them with kindness, care, and compassion. Okay. Animals and plants also depend on each other for food and shelter. I spoke about photosynthesis, right? So animals and plants also, they are depend each other. Animals help plants by dispersing seeds and making them soil fertile through their waste. So what we have cow dung, like cow waste, or even goat dung, it is used for soil fertile. They will decompose and they will use it for uh, soil to fertile. So it will make the soil will get lot of nutrition from these. So animals are helping the plants not only through seed disperse, also using soil fertility. Okay, so this helps plant to grow and spread near and far. We also depends on plants and animals for food, shelter, clothing, and compassion. Yes, we get milk, we get vegetables, we get fruits, we get eggs, we get meat, and we get good woolen cloths from plants and animals. So we are also depends on plants, animals for all these. Okay, so we are all together, animals, plants, human beings, we all connected together. Okay, so next, get to know an animal. Observe the animal around you. So you can, this has to be done. It's an activity. Okay, so you have to observe any animal, like you can take a dog, or you can take a cat or a cow or a goat. So whichever animal, observe the animal around you. Choose any animals that you see often. Okay, for example, if you are crossing a farm, or if you are crossing any other place or a market, or while going to school, you see lot of animals and lot of birds, right? So you can observe any one of the animal which you see often. Okay, so choose any that you see often, such as a goat, cow, dog, cat, or a bird like a crow, pigeon, sparrow, or a duck. Okay, so observe it closely whenever you get a chance. You can also keep a bowl of water and some grains for it. Okay, it is very, very important. I always used to tell when we are in posting videos in summer times to keep water for animals and birds, right? So that's the reason they are telling, when you observe it closely, we will get connected to them. So please always give them a bowl of water, some grains, and some food. Okay, so next, write a short story of an animal or a bird. So this question is your 5 mark question. Okay, so very, very important question. So write a short description of an animal or bird. Okay, you can choose any animal like a crow, a bird you can choose, or a cat, or your pet dog, any animals or a bird. Okay, name and describe the animal or a bird that you have chosen. For example, if you chose a cat, you can tell them that I'm choosing my pet cat. The cat name is Lolly or Kitty. Whatever name you are keeping, you can mention the same. Where and when did you see it first? So when did you see first? You have to mention which year or which month, or we are seeing only yesterday or only today. You can mention the same. Was that alone or with his friends? So when you see a dog, or when you see a cat, or when you get a bird, So whether the bird is alone or the bird is along with his family or with his friends. Describe its movement. When you're trying to touch the bird or when you try to touch the dog or cat, whether it was sitting quietly or trying to escape from you, or it is frightened, so or it made afraid. So you have to write the movement. Okay, what sound did it make? Obviously you can write the sound. Did you see it eating, sleeping, talking with his friends, or maybe fighting or something? This one you can select and write the answer. Did you do anything that surprised or made you laugh? So, did you do something that surprised or made you laugh? Did you do something, or did you try to catch it, or did you try to frighten the dog or a cat? So, what did you had any chance to do it? You can write it. So, share your story with your classmates. So, this you can make a short story of this, and you can discuss the same in your classmates. Okay. So, next question. Busy, 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 a clever ant. Okay. So you may do this activity near your plant friend, in your classroom or at your home. So this is a small activity. So what they are telling, bring small amount of three type of foods from your kitchen. Okay, they're asking to bring three type of foods. Foods like sugar or jaggery, any sweet foods like a laddu or even a spoon of sugar or a spoon of honey. So whichever is like sweet, you can bring them. And fried like papad or muruku. Okay, like fried, like a crispy foods. Okay. Next, boiled or cooked like bread, chapati, idli, rice or ragi. Keep these three types of food on the floor in a straight line. So look at this picture. They have kept three types of food. Let me zoom little out and show you. 1 minute. Okay, I think now the picture will be visible. So look at this picture. So they have kept some crispy things and sugar like thing and a bread, or it looks like a chapati, and three types of foods are kept on the floor in a row. So what is happening next? So you see ants are there, and there is a small sparrow and rat, and even a dog is standing nearby the food. Okay, so make a guess. Who will come for the food? So who will come for the food? So you have to make a guess. Which animals or which insect will come for the food? Which will be their favorite food? So which will be their favorite food? These are all your guesses. For example, ants like sweets very much, right? So they will directly go near the sweet to have them. Will any hand come to your food? Will any ants come to your food? Yes, the ants will come because we kept some sweets. Where would they come from? So where would they come from? Where would the ant come from? So ant will come from there. Which place? We already learned about it, right? So the ants, they always stay in some burrows or even the branches of trees next to the leaves. So they will come from there. Okay. So what food item will they go for first? Obviously they will go for sugar item, the sweet items. Okay. So how many ants will come for this food? So we already know ants, they always work together. If one ant saw any food, it will go and call other ants from their team and they all will eat together. It is like sometime it will be like uncountable. Okay. So what will they do with the food? So will the ant eat the foods? No, they will take the food to their shelter place and they will store it for the winter timing. Okay, they will not have the food here. They will collect the food and they will go back to their place and they will store all the food for rainy season and winter season. Okay, we all know ants are like a very, very smart creatures. So next, visiting your plant friend. So visiting your plant friend. So when you're feeling sad, upset or angry, you can go to your plant friend and talk it about how are you feeling. Okay, even if you have any tree at your home, if you're feeling so sad or you feel lonely, what you can do, you can just go sit next to the tree, you can have a warm hug, and you can share your feelings with that tree. Even though the tree is not going to talk with you, you will feel so relaxed when you are next to the tree. Okay, you can try it, students. You can try and see how it feels. You can also talk to your plant when you are happy. Not only sad, when you are happy, you can share your happiness. Okay. So, how did you feel after sharing your feeling with the plant? So, how do you feel? Whether when you were upset after conveying everything, whether you feel relaxed, or when you share your happiness, how you felt, you feeling more happy, you have to write it. Plants also need a care and support. Yes, of course, they need our care and support. Okay. So we get many things from them and we also need to give many things to them. Okay. So do animal, not only plants, animals also need care and support. We can all help each other. Okay. So next, activity number 3. Guess who I am. So you have to guess who I am. Sit in a pair, so you have to sit in a pair. One of you will think the name of an animal, bird, insect, or a tree and whisper in the ear of your partner. Okay, so this thing you have to do as an activity, students. So make sure that you're not telling it loud, you just need to whisper it very slowly. Okay, so your partner will have to act or move like an animal, a bird, or an insect in the class. We will have a guess to it. Okay, you can switch the roles. Okay, this is a very funny one. It will be very the class will be very so enthusiastic when we do this activity. Okay, so Gopal's friend Ali whispered frog to his ear. What do you think Gopal did? So what he will do, he will like hop like a frog. Okay, so next, let us reflect, discuss. How are we depend on plants and animals? See, these are question and answer. Very important. How should we care for plants and animals in environment? How do plants and animals depend on us? Okay, let's give the answer for these 3 questions. Again, students, upcoming pages like 81 and 82 are very important. Okay, 81 and 82, these are your exam questions. Okay, so let me give you the answer for these questions. Okay, let's go for the first question. How are we depend on plants and animals? These questions we already discussed, students, but I'm going through one more time as it is very important. Okay, so how are we depend on plants and animals? We get a lot of things from plants and animals, like from plants, shelter for animals, food, shade, medicine, fiber, fruits, fresh air, etc. Like animals, seed dispersal, wool, milk, eggs, etc. Okay, question number 2. How should we care for plants and animals in our environment? Important question. We can take care of plants and animals in our surroundings by giving them water, food, and shelter. Okay, now question number 3. How do plants and animals depend on us? So, plants and animals depend on us for love, care, protection, water, and shelter. So, while recording this video, you can able to hear the birds sound, right? Some creepy sounds of the birds. Because I'm recording this video early in the morning, the birds are awake and you can able to hear their sweet voice. Okay. So, let's see the next one. Next, they are asking complete these sentence with the names of plants, birds, animals, or insects. Okay, I like looking dash because dash. Second one, dash make me laugh because dash. Third one, my friend dash likes dash because. The last one, I would like to take care of dash because dash. So let's fill in these answers. These all fill in the blanks are important, students. Please be very, very attentive, okay? Okay, let's see the answers, okay? I like looking at butterflies because of their bright color and beautiful design. Okay, next. Dash make me laugh because. Parrots make me laugh because they can mimic human talk. Yes, parrots, they can talk, right? Next. My friend Reena like rose plants because of their beautiful flower. Last one, I would like to take care of street dogs because they also need food and shelter. Okay, so next. So next they are asking which is your favorite animal, birds, insects or plant among those you have named above. For example, you have mentioned about parrot, right? And dog. So which is your favorite one? You have to choose and write. If you're writing parrot, you can write yes, parrot is my favorite bird because it mimics like animals. So why do you like? You can write. It will 1 minute. Why do you like it? So first you can write the bird name alone. It's parrot and the reason. Okay. So next you can write dog. If you like dog very much, you can write dog. And why do you like it? You have to tell them why do you like it more. Okay. Write down the name of all the animals, birds, insects that you have seen or learned about from the smallest to the largest. Okay, so you have to write like smallest to the largest. Okay, this is very, very easy question. I have written it for you like grasshopper, frog, rabbit, lion, hippopotamus, and elephant. Okay, you can also change for grasshopper. You can change to ant. It's your favorite animals. Okay, you have to pick up your favorite ones and write from the smallest to the largest. Okay, next. Okay, next one is a very important and very interesting one. Name and draw animals, birds, and insects that have 2 legs, 6 legs, 4 legs, and 8 legs. Okay, this is like your drawing page. 8 legs, yes, obviously you can draw a spider. 4 legs, you can draw a cat or a dog or a cow. And 2 legs, like any birds. And 6 legs. Can you imagine 6 legs? Yes, obviously. 6 legs is an ant. Okay, you can draw a picture of ant. All right. So next. Next is a true story. Okay. So let's read this true story and we are completing this lesson. All right. So this is a story of a small town called Valparai in Tamil Nadu. Throughout the school year, children and teacher in different school in Valparai look for their record birds that come to their town. Okay. So what are birds visiting their town? They will make a record of it. Just after the rains and in the winter months, they plan a special welcome for these birds. Oh, very interesting, right? So, grey walltails. These birds, commonly known as val valate kurvai. It's like valate kurvai in Tamil. During the cold winter months, the grey wagtails arrive all the way from the mountains to the warmer part of India and stay there for few months. When they visit, when they first grey whale-tail arrived in Valparai, the children and teachers celebrate their arrival by putting up welcome poster of the birds and they will distribute sweets to everyone. So it is very interesting, right? See this girl, she is holding the bird's image. This bird is called grey wagtails. Okay. Okay. In Tamil language, it is called as like Valate Kuruvi. Okay, so do you know why these birds are called wagtails? Find out. And do you want to give a title for the story? So you can give any beautiful title for this story. You can even tell a beautiful bird or we are welcoming the beautiful word, or even you can give a Tamil name called like Valati Kuruvi. All right, students, we are completing this lesson. I will be sending the worksheet very shortly, and I'll be posting the next lesson also very shortly. Okay, so till then, take care, be safe, eat healthy foods, and always remember about the good touch and bad touch. And don't forget to keep food, water, and give shelter for animals and birds. Okay, take care, be safe, bye bye.